literally cut the head off of a bolt, and that's in the head.
Yours was quite a lot lighter than ours, actually. Like,
we put like mild steel plates in there, like
wow.
like half-inch steel plates.
Yeah, no, mine, you know, the main priority was like get the weight.
But it was good as well because not all the figures they put in there were magnetic, so we couldn't actually fish them all out.
Right.
So that was
right.
Sorry.
We're still in the second round. We're in the middle of the second round. Yeah. So after these things. So then we have lunch. So we stop for lunch, and then after that, whenever your boss does the house, they're not math practical. They come to the room. If they're not math practical, I mean some might want to do the non-built activity. Well, they come first then. Either way, we'll make sure that we work to the third round. Yeah.
Wait, he actually asked if anything does this make you want to try something? Yeah. But it feels like you're successful. But like, oh my god, maybe I'll take some.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Like excited. So then you just like sitting there like, oh, okay, same with the salvage. Salvage, I didn't know what I was going to do. I saw Catherine's thing, and I was like, oh, they did really well. They did well.
Did you girls have, who got the purple?
Sure.
Yeah, some people got purple.
Oh, we all were.
You got purple and you got the cat. Okay, like maybe it was indigo or something, whatever.
Yeah, it was called.
Okay, cool. Both are nice colors. I don't have one of these yet, but I'll get one of those. Sorry? Yeah. Oh, I mean, we knew the red from swimming. They had something similar, right? This one also, there were some swimming shirts like this. And then we went with a little bit of a different gray, and yeah, so it's in the purple. That's my design.
I'm glad you chose this one.
Good, glad to hear it. At a couple, I think the other one that was designed was decent too, but I'm happy with this one just because it's a little more. And I mean, it's not even, I could have put the theme in there because it's designed around our theme for this event. So it's not obvious, but either way, it still looks good. Yeah.
Yesterday, I was start here. Probably what we're waiting for. Really?
Yes, it's always happened. You have to start.
And if you do need someone to stay with, you can always join. And then there's also Annie. Achieve our objective.
Imagine just always just an admiration of you, and I was like, maybe I should probably do that. Not just like knowing. Okay. What? Okay, but that's like a waste of time.
It's the momentum. Mr. Brown explains the momentum of the bot is slightly
What's after one thing?
when it turned.
What? Wait, it's just what is? It's not the official.
So when it drove towards the airlock, it was just off to the side.
Is it the? They got us no, what's the?
No, except the issue is what
They've
they
got it like 25 seconds.
no, what they want to do. What they want to do is have all of that done. And they haven't coded it, but what they're going to code is bot guy resting on the egg, and then that robot going back and lifting the flap so that all of the
I mean,
Cycle?
it's a bot ball.
And it said it's
You can just call it
he
bot.
spent like a lot on that right now.
Right now, we're in the robotics seeding round.
Not one, but two.
This is for seeding, and tomorrow, they do double elimination. So they have brackets and like head to head, someone there, someone here. And whoever gets more points moves on.
Seeding test. Robotic seeding test. No, I said it before she came over. Naomi did it. No, I didn't. I'm done. Sorry, no.
Are you heading anywhere?
Really?
Okay, I'm saying, FYI, if you see our guys, our bot people, or anyone on our team, yell at them like they're up. They should be here. Like Luke and Alex and Peng, the Leica, they should get here. Thank you. Just keep an eye.
Which would get you more points. Increasing the amount of balls you get on the
Because it wasn't his personality. Let's be honest.
Let's do this.
Sorry, we were.
Are they? This is on. The first 30 minutes, definitely, but we sped up. We're taking
the courtesy to try one more time. But it's looking much
cool, right? So?
I can.
it doesn't really matter.
We're thinking.
Yeah, and they'll be up after you anyway, so. But our salvage team is happy with it.
Yes.
Luke. Do it and then turn it on. Yeah. Turn on. But also go put it instead of so because actually
And you guys, like the number of teams who have been like 10, 20, 50, you know, quite a few.
Is this always, has this always been?
We've made 350.
What out of your brain yet?
We've got 2 teams in the 300.
If you want, you can play around with different angles. Bit hard to move the actual camera, but if you want something to do, play around some
Are
angles.
they going to use this as
That's streaming now, yeah.
not this side of it? Or
No, it looks like they're only using that one. Let me just.
Okay, well, this
table get used.
there's one part missing.
No,
So
I mean, it needs to be
built this
reset.
as a
So we
mirror,
remove it.
so it's not identical.
Dr. Bell?
Oh, so it looks
So we're given that, so we might switch out
Not the,
the
Dr.
practice table and bring it up. Yes.
This palm was kind of off.
Do we?
Fine, I'll speed check everything before you start. If it's
If you want to move the camera closer, I mean, you could because they're not going to use this table. So you might even be able to gently put the camera up on top of the table.
Okay, which one's the third sensor?
You probably don't want it this high, maybe bring it that level down a little bit.
Oh, don't.
So just on the side there is that big long extension lead. So you could run the extension lead. You'll need to take the adapter plug off here, put it on there and switch them, and then that'll plug it. There's plug on the side of the wheel here. So yeah, if you want to try that, let me just double check with Dr.
Are we almost ready? Cool. I beg your pardon? It's not explicitly, I mean, given that we have deviated from hot ball, right? And we have,
You can mix and match.
we have Legos on decks already. Yeah, some of our stuff. So,
All right, sorry, this one's just turning on.
then Peng will be up in a minute on the other side. So, two, please, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, definitely better. Okay.
Yeah, so you can use the edge of the table and move the camera there if you like.
1. Okay, pull away, Luke. Promising. Now we're good. So that's an easy 10 right there. 10. So then nothing with those two. But that's all but the 1, 2 on side. Oh no, 2 is starting, right? 2 comes from starting, 2 times 5 is 10. Then 3 on side. So 3 on side, so that's just 3. What that is, 15. 3, 4, 5. So that must be 15. In sample isolation. 15, that's 150. Nice. 10, 13, 150. And then, yeah, bot guy, airlock. An extra.
like angle the camera?
It's okay. 0 points is fine. Again, it just means that if you, in the next one, you can get 200 points, you're going to average the 0 and 200, and you get 100 bucks. It's okay. It's just, it's seeding. It's not the end of the world.
No, it's not.
ICS is coming up.
We're gonna pick one. We should like get the whole table.
Yeah, I'm setting both, but yeah, you're just
It's 11:19, which means I probably could have done 5 minutes. So I can do like the rest of
here. Set yourself. Very good. Congrats.
So you heard, yeah.
As long as your report is
Zoom out.
good.
It's probably done everything.
It was
We actually calculated points.
So I mean,
We thought we'd get 7.
now
What's the gym?
Should we put it like this
right,
way?
so someone did like 3
It's not
minutes,
centered.
4
Someone
minutes,
is high second.
but
5 seconds. It was 3.
I get ready.
3 minutes, 1:40 seconds.
no, great job. I'm sad. And there's been requests to do like an unofficial, second round tomorrow. It doesn't count, just like for fun. So,
You guys want to untangle
because like one team ran out of time at least.
They tangled up all the string.
That was just a comment. Like, if you guys don't use this rope, I'm taking it home, and it's going to be my clothesline.
No, what he
Normally
that,
No, you can untangle it.
Oh, we need
How we
that
doing,
thing.
guys? On track? Okay. Step 2 of you can stick around. Whoever's not operating, come on back. You guys step back as well.
are they supposed to be here?
Looks good to me. I mean, I guess it's a little close. That's fine. That's fine. All right. So, give me a thumbs up when you're ready to go, and I'll count down. So our other team just had an awesome second round. Ready? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Good start. That's what those wheels, see? They can slide sideways over these things. So good. Still impressive. Rubber bands help a lot. And out of sequence. Out of order. It's a bonus. Cool, good timing, very nice. So first, starting box, ring stand without rings, 50, very nice. And we have there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, I'll give 19. Yeah, all but that one. 19 on one side. That's 19 right there. Then nothing right there, but we have 3 rings, vertical electrophoresis, not in order. So 3 times 40 is 120. Not in order, we have more than 2. That's a doubler. That's 240. So that's 69, 309. That is the 4th team to hit the 300s. Maybe you already did it. I don't know. Did I do that right? 90. I think so. Well done. Awesome job. Are you ICS Team 1? All right. ICS Team 2. Sir. They just got like 350. I got it wrong.
Yeah, they did.
I mean, well, we have the Wi-Fi and password. No, I think connecting is super easy. And then, if I ask, if we ask to contribute a laptop for quiz later, is that cool? Like one coach gives it up and it's a group connect. So if we have 4 or 5 coaches who do that, it just makes it easier on the tech guys. Yeah, I knew that much. Then it'll be me reading it out and collecting slips. Yep. 5:30. Right. I thought about it. I'm like, well, that can work. And
Math assembly. No, that's the end. 5:30.
right, because the equipment I put in place. Did you find it all? Did you? I don't know if you did. Right. Moses knew what needed to be done. I give instructions. I put everything inside the break room there, like including documents. So the sheet itself, the pages they need, scissors, projector compass. That was just like one item that I needed to make for. And that was amazing. I have rice. Scale there too.
It was like 10, 5 hours. Like when we carried them.
Someone drops off.
And that's it.
So it would have to be like wayside, which is not great. So that was one thing I neglected until the last minute. So if we have a better scale,
Urge to just take a
and I will share with you.
Like, I mean, and it was close, like they easily would have gotten double that. They were
Right, I need to add them in there.
Ben and Kurt are a bit down on it.
Because I mean,
No, I mean, that was always the risk from the beginning. You know, they're going for the holy grail of.
We have a couple of problems
I'll have a chance.
which can be fixed.
Like what?
Like, I think something is supposed to happen.
Right. I know.
Whoever else.
Lunch, we have time. I can go decide if you and I can work on this.
But I think they have solutions for that.
And round 1, there might be a slight future.
I have ideas.
But I'll keep you loaded to log in and edit it as me. as
You
far
know,
as I know.
in their case, like they should try it. It's only a robot. They have to do anything.
So
I know. It was empty in here, because not, I mean, tomorrow will be busy, but the enthusiasm. Hi, Rejoice, how are you?
Wait, mention robots?
Yes, that is under my control, exactly. It's being used just as a water heater, basically.
At the moment, I think there's one more round, but they're the way.
Oh, no, I'm glad you followed up, and I should have warned you, but no, it's just there to heat up water, so in the next 2 hours, it's going to heat it up to a maximum, and then we just need people to stay away and not throw themselves on it. And it'll be sitting there for 2 or 3 hours, so I could more people away, but that is something we definitely would like to do. Thank you very much.
That's the one you find.
As long as that.
All right.
They knew it. I mean, they're always going for the Holy Grail.
How is that word digital thing? Actually, I kind of like this.
So, was the other ICS team?
I think they're ready. You guys ready?
The other ICS team is here, right? Oh, cool. Sorry, I've been distracted. Cool. And how are we on schedule?
I would take it as a
15-hour little delay.
probably because I have to.
We have to reset. Sorry. Yeah, I can't say I fully understand all of it myself.
It doesn't get.
Everything good with you? Lovely. Okay, if you're ready to go, count down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Are we stopped? Brilliant. No problem there. Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
You can take it. I don't mind. ICST 2, right? 6. 1, 2.
In this case,
And I'm saying 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Just a moment. I'm giving you 11 on side, so that will be on these. I'm giving you
like
2,
this,
4,
I
6,
guess,
8
touches the black.
in transporter. Right, 8 times 8 times 8.
Which is why you need to know.
65. 4 for that. Rings, 5 rings on side, yes?
I think it's grade 4. So there's this
Ah.
touch on the back.
Five for the side. Right, pushed off.
Push,
But on your,
or if it was like this.
so I'm seeing 31 there, 64 here, that, and that means 95. 95? Bingo, sorry, forgot this guy. Ring stand in the starting box, ring stand without the ring is another 50. Yeah, you don't want to give those up, do you? That makes 145. Well done, good job. ICS 2, round 2. Awesome. You're done until the afternoon?
After that.
After. All right. I believe next up I saw AISL and IST. Lawrence, you guys ready? IST and AISL, absolutely. We're resetting. Going in a couple minutes. Are there 4 sets of threes, Christian? Indeed. 4 sets of threes and then alternating singles.
How many alternating?
There's 8 of those. Yeah. And reasonably even, but it does not need to be this. 6, 7. Yeah. I'm ready when you are. Yeah, looks great to me. Just the ring there.
We're going to start at the same time.
Sorry?
Are we going to start?
No. They can wait. You guys are ready first. We go with you first. Are you ready at this time? All right, cool. I'm going to give you a countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay.
This way. We can start this and wait for this one too.
If you just leave it, if a robot doesn't end up starting, you're still in the running, you know what I mean? If you keep messing with it, then it might DQ you. So just leave it alone. Leave it alone. Don't worry.
That's fine.
Okay. Just leave it alone and you're still, you know, a valid run. As soon as you get your hands in there and touch it again, and then suddenly they could DQ you. But you didn't affect anything. Are we good? Are we stopped?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So that would mean like you have a legit, 10 points from this guy being on side, 2 and 3 and 4. There must be 2 others under there, right? There should be 6. Yeah, there must be 6. So that would be 6 and 10 would be 16 points.
Okay.
Cool.
Is there a limit on how many robots you can have?
There's a hard cap at 4. 4.
Okay.
No one's that bold and
Yeah.
tiny enough to squeeze in
Right.
that.
Okay.
I put my clipboard through there. Put it down over there. Okay, and you are IST, awesome. And we said 4. Right. You ready to go? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. They're fighting! Oh, one is more powerful.
Oh. No, it's still moving. Just let it move.
Yeah, when it comes to elimination tomorrow, let it go.
He's gonna keep on moving.
If nothing's going to change, we can just kind of preempt.
So
No,
tomorrow,
nothing's gonna change.
tomorrow's like the main one, but it's just,
Right, this counts to putting you in a bracket, in a seeding bracket, and it does contribute to your final score as well, but not as much as tomorrow. You know, if you win it all, like, probably win it all. But, you know, you have a report, and you have seeding round.
Wait, I have a question. It's not gonna change.
no, no.
It's okay.
Don't touch it.
It's okay. So because I see actually no transition happening here, we can stop it, and we can see that you've got 2 palms over here, 3, 4. That would be 4 points, and then this would be 10 points. So that would be 14 points, just like the last
Are we allowed to start them at different times?
all have to start at the same moment, meaning if it's a push button, you can't like start and then 10 seconds later the next guy pushes to start and takes button. So yeah, it's meant to be, you know, build a time delay into the program if you need to. All right, so that's still the 14.
Okay.
Well done.
All right, good job, folks.
Huge difference between nothing and something. All right, I think the last 2 of round 2 before we break. The ISUs. And then we are breaking for lunch. We are on schedule, doing well actually. Shocking. I mean, with this, you can see how tedious it is, how much we have to get through. Each of these teams, 12 teams, have to go do this 3 times today. So we've done 24 out of 36 weeks. Right, they can come back an hour later, so some got nothing, and then they came back and got 2 points. Our guys got like nothing, came back with 350 points. And they 1 out of the 3 doesn't have the lowest gets dropped. Exactly, so like everybody's forgiven about the average, the best. So, no, it's a good way to do it. All right. So, making sense?
Oh, very slowly.
It's always like it's always like
Yeah,
so
there we
elaborate,
go.
and then once we just get our hands in there,
So to be side, it needs to be all on the white or just touching white?
yeah, you know, if it's here, I give it
Over
for
half
sure.
sort of thing,
Exactly, and
okay.
if another one is on top of it touching, I give that as well.
Right, okay, so you
but I
gotta do
wouldn't.
over
I
half.
definitely wouldn't give that one.
Right, so.
Yeah, exactly, and
As
for
long as
me,
you're
like,
consistent,
dude, I'm gonna
really.
do what I want to do in the
Yeah.
spirit of this game.
Right, and
Like,
consistency.
exactly.
You know, do one team one way. And
Right, and you know, I've been inclined to forgive a lot in the first round, in these rounds.
Yeah.
But tomorrow, it's student against student. I'm not getting in the way of that. If they challenge,
And so that will be at the same time.
indeed.
Because
So in
they're
that case,
going for the bottom.
if their claw is sticking out, they're going to challenge it. Like you can't do
Right.
that. And like this robot has to be removed.
Right. And does it just have to be all on white or not touching the white? See, that's how, yeah.
Yeah, this
claw
region
would be
is the
here, is that-
inside. Like the width of the black line is not counted. This dimension is 24 inches. So
Okay.
that's the starting box.
Oh, so you can't be at all. Right.
So, yeah, so whereas we might, you know, we could forgive a little bit of extension here or whatever, but protruding this, nope. And definitely at least 2 bots are a bit high and
if you want to check the
line.
What was the height, just out of curiosity?
The ceiling is 14 inches, so you gotta be,
Right, have a.
hey, I'm sorry, I neglected you. Are you all set? Do you still need?
No, we're all done.
Apologies, I was running around.
no,
Here I have a hammer and nails, but He's probably over there doing his thing with the kids. And
No stress. They did really well. They ended up and actually
And most of the teams, it sounds like, did really well. And, right. And it was like, right, you give me the numbers on a totally new event, never done before, and you get 5 out of 16 doing it. Like, that's what you hope for. You know, you don't want everyone demoralized because nobody can do it. That hurts.
really good. I have a question for you. Two questions actually. Do you know if they allow the GDC for the stuff?
Practical is totally fine, absolutely. It's just that you have to give evidence, you have to show all work. So whereas if there's a function, I mean.
But then that's the same as at the team level. You need to sketch what you're doing.
Right. Yeah. The point is you're taking data, you're analyzing data. We want to see the manipulation. We want to see formulas. So when it comes to an optimization, just writing the calculator work will not earn as much as showing differentiation. So if you show that differentiation, that's get me. So which they definitely do have a geometric optimization.
Yeah, I saw it.
Exactly. And so, like, of course, if I can write a function, that's great. And then I can use a calculator and spit out a derivative for me. That's not
We're going to like 500 points now.
And that shouldn't be a time-consuming part. Like, generating a function is worse than just calculating. And so,
Boys, we can get about 500 points.
Both teams. Yeah.
Totally. Andrew was the man. He designed it, and it was an easy thing for him to share it with all. And his room is the only two-story building. So he uses math.
What did we have here?
Well, it's 4 groups of 3. He was,
4 groups of 3.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I saw it.
Yes, it is.
So he generally found it.
Today, he's helping out. Since he's running the practical, he definitely could find during that. At this point, I might get but I might use those buzzwords and say, hey, all right, you guys are team 1 or 2?
This is team 1, this is team 2.
No, this is team 2. This is.
No, we're team 2. That's team
That is
1.
the points you got earlier.
Don't mix up your
Don't
points,
mix
man.
up, yes.
I'm just writing down.
Yes. Team
Where's
2.
Leo's other robot?
All right, team 1, that's what I got. Okay, are you guys ready to go?
Not yet. There's a robot missing here. Leo?
Leo. Okay. Stay back for a second.
Yeah. Number 2 operators. Should be up here, the rest hang back. Give some space.
But I have to activate.
It's open, okay?
No.
Leo, I'll activate it for you.
One team starts at a time.
If you move my head, it's
Averaging. Yeah. So ignore, drop the lowest. That average goes into a formula and determines where you put bracket. Right? Tomorrow it's double elimination, a bracket of both. So in other words, if you lose, you go to loser's bracket. Anyway, good to go? Are you guys ready first?
James. James.
And this is team 2. Okay. Look at the formula for this too. It's calculating. Yeah. Lucky, like we don't need the documentation like they usually.
We need 4 more hands.
Is it on 0? Is it on 0? Is it on 0?
We need more hands.
Okay, is it on 0? No, you press 3.
No, wait, this makes no sense. We have 5 buttons.
Two operators are allowed at the table. That's the rules for it. I mean, if you start, that's fine. But you know, you can't be delaying like 10 seconds or something. So as long as you're immediately starting.
We have 5 buttons.
Wait.
yes, but it's something you gotta,
Leo, he's starting this and that, right?
so one person can help him here.
Yeah, because I'm doing it.
Like I said, two people can be here starting it. If he's on it, great.
Oh, Jeremy, just start that. Just start it.
No, you can't do that. I'm really people.
No, because I'm doing it not on the phone.
Yes. Two operators
You cannot be.
can be,
So you have to start.
so if you need more hands, then it's not meeting the
Okay, that's fine. No, I have two hands.
yeah. Like I said, I understand like, oh, push,
Thank you,
it's
Luke.
cool,
At
that's
the
fine.
count, you have to
Okay.
listen to him.
So here, don't worry about that, we don't need those.
When you
swimming
start
yet.
the
So, is this team ready to go? All right, I'm counting. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Oh no, Luke. What did you do?
Luke, it's not on. Oh, it is on.
Wait.
Something.
Luke. Oh, by the way, this thing is lower in the board.
You have to press it.
I pressed the board gets lower, so you need to just check that.
Okay, we'll check it.
I'm not touching. I
Fair
can't
enough.
touch it. I pressed it, guys.
Yeah, Luke pressed it.
No, like, don't underestimate that.
Luke, did you even press the one?
I pressed it.
You didn't press that one.
Press it twice so you can.
All right, let it run, learn from this, and work it out next time.
Yeah, actually.
Oh,
No, you don't have to do it now.
What's that?
Ring, ring.
it's not close. Crap.
It is going to. It is.
Is it gonna do anything? Supposed to pick them one by one.
Do anything after. Yeah.
Okay, then just.
Yeah.
I can't do anything because it wasn't first. Oh yeah. I helped her with the poem. I helped her with the poem.
So the points don't count?
No, they can't.
They count for C. Yeah. Okay, fine. That's good.
Yeah.
All right, good. I'm counting bot guy
One black shape,
is,
one black shape.
Wait, Leo, why are you
One black shape.
that's, yeah, that's not a component here. But on side gives you 50. So that's all.
No, you the poem.
And then the palms, and then you got a few palms there. Exactly. Exactly.
These two in competition day.
I wouldn't give those that. So I'd say 53 total. Yeah. That
Yeah, come on.
that we can get.
Yeah, cool.
Like tape line, cube, 1, 5, 58. Thanks, clear.
That's way better than last time.
No, but what I'm saying is.
All right, everyone else step back. We got our 2 operators here. Last run.
So why did you switch? You did turn it on like
We do indeed.
okay. Brother.
I know, like, yeah, like that. Just press it down on the button. Yeah. There you go. That's it. And there's, again, that's another one of those, like, a little bit of a randomized thing. You can't control everything perfectly. All right, and I have you as ISU2. Very good. And then last one.
IC1.
Yes, sir.
These points add up. Proceeding add up the total.
There is a formula that does contribute to your overall, yes. But not as much as how well you do the elimination.
So if like you shouldn't worry like too much.
Right, just don't. Anybody can come back from this and do well, so it's not much to worry about. Are we good to go? Awesome, ready?
I feel like they would because Donkey Donuts.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I think it's stuck, so.
Give it a minute, let's see what it can do.
No, it's already out of track, so maybe it might fine.
It's fine. Let's give it 6 times. Okay.
Nice rotation. Okay.
That's so cool.
That's great potential. I love it.
Puts all the rings there, in theory.
It's an intricate movement.
Yeah.
I mean, elevation, rotation, and extension. Amazing. Okay. And it just keeps wanting to show off. Okay. Very cool. So,
How many palms? 1, 2, 3, 4. We left 4 palms, so we have 16 palms in here.
yeah, I'll check that. Okay, so first, ring on side. Five with that. Exactly. Moved that a little bit, but yeah, that there's no, yeah, that doesn't.
Doesn't count.
No.
For moving this game like
Yeah, it doesn't. So if it had gone farther and been in starting zone, then it makes a difference. But so I'm seeing 2 palms on black that wouldn't earn you anything, 2 on side, and then the just question is these aren't going to give us anything. So now I'm going to get this straight as I can. Yeah. So, so I'm giving you 6 in starting box, right? And then the rest I'll give isolation. So,
There's 2 stuck in here.
oh, okay, so 8. 8 then. So starting box, palms, 8 times 5, 40, cool. And then we have 3, 6, 9, 10. 10 in isolation, sound good? Tempo isolation, 10 palms times 10 is 100, so 40. 100.
Plus
And
5.
that was 2, 7. 147? Yeah. Well done. Enjoy your break. Get some lunch.
So, are you going to give us a schedule for the next seating? We don't have.
Yeah, I don't need to keep to it as rigidly because some might be doing math and all that. So the point is that over the course of those 2 hours, you show up here when your guys are doing. If these guys are math practical, finish that, come here when you're done with it and do your third one. So no pressure, but finish. Yeah, exactly. So from the time you start the next activity, whoever's available can kind of just.
So like
We start first goes here. But it's that
Yeah.
is it on the inside?
It is the inside. Quite generous. So that extending we're not penalizing you. But when you're up against the school, they're going to be strict and wanting to do that. So if you're extending a millimeter, I'm going to say you're good. But if you're sticking out a centimeter more over that black line, you've got a piece of cloth doing that. That's not good enough for most competitors. You're going to have to, we're going to give you a couple minutes, move it, or you got to take it off the board.
But then they got stuck.
Manage your starting zone, try to make it work, or you got to take it away. And in that case, it may be that, sorry guys, disqualified. Cool?
Quick question, Christian.
Yeah.
So for like this being in the starting box, would it be over halfway or would it be in? How are you doing?
Yeah, that's, I would say, you've got it, right, exactly.
Like if it was here, let's say if it was like that. would that be-
So, starting box,
Rings, looks like 10.
right, just 10? So if we're shifting it over here, it's not massive, but if you get the rings off and do it there, ring without the rings is 50. So push the rings off and then shove this in here, and even better.
But so just-
Not to mention the rings themselves then give you points for wherever they're sitting too. You know what I mean? So
If it
if,
was over halfway in, you
yeah, totally.
so sort of that. Okay.
There may be a specific statement about it that I haven't seen,
Yeah,
but that
I'm
seems
gonna
fair.
look through it a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Sure.
You know how my board comes back like this?
Mm-hmm.
It's longer arm.
Yeah.
I can switch to put it in the other way. You can just scoop this cube up.
Yeah. So yeah, cubes on side. So cubes on side are worth 2. So not a lot of them, but you've got access to 8 plus 2. So you can make that count. Now, if you can, like, put those cubes in, they don't even have a transporter. So it's not even worth putting in a transporter. Starting box. 50 bucks. Yeah. There's no even bonus for cubes. So for that, let's notice black tape on. Okay, so cubes on black tape. That's the way to go. So that's, and then when you stack them, you get bigger points. So stacked and sorted. So if you have like a stack of green cubes here and a stack of red, that's 30 for each one of those. So that's big. Yeah.
The window for the third round. After lunch, between
Indeed. So it's 1300 to 1600.
13 to 16.
Yeah, exactly. Which we shouldn't need, right? But
So you'll be here 13 to 16.
Right. Exactly. Okay. Thank you.
You might want to put that out to everybody.
Yes. Clarifying that would be.
He can even give you one.
Yeah, look at it. Marcus, what's on mine?
I'll just come check if you're done.
We are done at this moment. We now have an hour of lunch, and then we will have our third round. Now, if you want to, shut down, that's simple. You don't need to broadcast all of it. Everyone's got 2 rounds. We've got coaches recording. We can share that stuff. So
The way I interpret the schedule.
I know, exactly. Once I looked at the numbers and like, it's going to take longer than I think, then I thought. And so I had to say, hey guys, we've got this comfortable time in the afternoon, but it wasn't something I built just requested you, so it's cool. It's cool. You can shut it down and I will provide it. Yep, no, absolutely. That takes priority. It's a nice perk for those who see it and they've seen it. At this point, there probably won't be mega surprises in the third round. But I appreciate your help.
Unfortunately, most of the lunch I'm occupied. We have to get back.
Guys, Jeremy. Who's laptops?
That's James and Leo's.
That's not mine.
And that's James and Leo's. No, this is not great.
I think it's James.
Jeremy, can you take that?
Yeah.
And take it to you.